Hey guys, guess what's back? The birdhouse has been gone for quite a few months now, and it is back. So let's get to cleaning it so we can make it into a Halloween birdhouse, because guys, it is a chalkboard. You can change it all year round. So let's get started. Okay guys, so let's take it apart and clean up our chalkboard. So use some type of mat or anything that, or even in the kitchen, and squirt it with water. You want to reactivate the chalkboard, okay? So wait a couple of minutes and then go in with your scraper and scrape all that excess out. Once you scrape the top layer of the chalkboard, use your board eraser and clean it right off, and it'll pretty much cleans out amazing, guys. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna do the roof, and I am gonna use 3 colors for this. I'm gonna use Black Velvet, Current Jam, and Storm, and I am going to kind of do a hot mess technique. Just dab random colors around and then mesh them in together. So that is my roof. I think it would look pretty cool, but you can do whatever color you want. So I'm gonna do it for both sides of my roof. One recommendation: start in the middle and work your way out, because your transfer is very it's not sticky at all. So I don't want you to lift up your transfer. For the rest of the sides, I am going to paint in black for both sides. And then for the front and the back of the birdhouse, I am going to use the leftover paint colors, the mixture from the roof. I am going to use it for the front and the back. So it kind of looks a little bit dark and purplish. And then I'm going to mix the colors again, and then just do like a little dab with my brush, so I can kind of just give it a little funky looking vibe, I guess. So once we finish painting the outside, I do recommend you painting some of the sides so it can kind of go and blend together. So we're going to do the sides here. I'm going to use the floral element here. They have 2 different floral elements. I'm going to use the color Berry and Shimmer Gold. Okay, so Berry and Shimmer Gold for both sides. One thing I did forget to do on the first one is wax. So make sure you wax really well, because any surface that is painted, your transfer will lift it up. So go ahead and wax all your surfaces before you start chalking on them. So I thought it looked pretty cool. And for the front and the back, I'm just going to do the little polka dot transfer that comes with it. I started off with the black color at the top and then the shimmer gold at the bottom, and then kind of did like an ombre to blend up both of the colors together. So I didn't want something like too much going on. I wanted it very subtle, but enough little something so it can look pretty cool, because we are going to add something else to it. So make sure it's dry before you move on to the next step. And now we're going to assemble. Now guys, I did forget to put the bottom part to this, so make sure you put the bottom and then start assembling the sides. And now I'm just gonna add a little bit of Halloween decor, some spider webs, a little Beware transfer, and all of this you can get on my chalk site. Okay guys, so I use Shimmer Gold and a little bit of the Storm, and I thought it looked pretty cool. So I am gonna add a little bit of accessories. I'm using my Distress ink for my ribbon, and I'm using this kind of nail looking thing instead of the little wood pick that it comes with. So let me know what you think. I thought it came out really cool. These I got from the dollar store, and of course I needed to add a button. And then the bottom part to it, it's something like a candy dish that I broke, and I just kept the bottom part. And here I do have these crows on my website. And so I added a little bit of rub and buff so it can kind of stand out. But overall, I thought it came out pretty cool. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that heart button for me, and please follow the page. Thanks, guys.